Screw it. We'll do it live.
What's new in comics? I don't know. Tell me.
A lot, really.
Good. I'm gonna listen to you guys.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited for the new Spawn Batman.
Spawn Batman.
Yeah, Capullo is doing the art. Capullo.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. There's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. You're watching Splash Pages. My name's Leo. I'm the monkey behind the keyboard here. We have an awesome show scheduled for you today. And as always, the most awesome Velvet Joker.
Oh, it's me, Velvet J, a.k.a. Rich Davis, a.k.a. the Throwback King, here on another Tuesday on the award-winning Splash Pages podcast. And we're going to be talking to you about some stuff tonight, some news, some super guy kind of stuff, storyline that surprised me, and we're going to talk about that.
Cool. And some stuff and things. Right,
stuff and things. Things and stuff. Hi, Jeremy.
I'm back.
He's back, baby.
I was trying to share all of this, and I totally screwed up and closed everything.
That's okay. Facebook is fucking up anyway, so I had to
I thought that's I'm having troubles.
Oh, what a potty mouth, Leo. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Horrifying.
Language,
Captain America.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff going on, but wanted to see how you guys are doing. You know,
I'm doing. My body took a beating last week, but we're rocking it back this week, and it's my son's birthday today, so everyone say happy birthday to Logan Anthony.
Happy birthday, Logan.
You know, he's 20 years old today, so don't ask how old I am. I'm older than 20.
Just a little bit.
A smooch, a skeech.
Well, happy birthday, Logan, and
thank you. I will pass his all the greetings along. Yeah, I don't know if any greetings are going by, but they should be. Get on it.
What the hell, people? Get on it. Get down on
Get on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. What do you got going on, Jeremy? How's your life going?
Oh, it's busy. I'm in jail and won't be out for a few weeks.
You don't look like you're in jail.
What do you mean you're in jail?
You don't look like you're in jail. You look
Well,
like
it's
you're
harvest season, and that means I will be doing nothing but sitting behind a coffee table going,
I see.
filling up the jars.
There you go. Setting yourself
Yes.
up for the year.
Yes. Yes.
And so this harvest, how long will this last?
This will last until the next harvest,
Which is
next October.
what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I grow enough for a full year, Leo. You're
Oh.
smoking, or you're not smoking. Sorry. You are using stuff. Actually, in that tincture, that's probably 2 years old worth of trim.
Okay.
Yeah, I grow a lot, therefore I don't have to worry about it, and that's the way to do.
Yes.
And give away to people.
Legally, FYI.
Yes, legally, always legally.
Yeah.
Like,
Just want
I
to make sure everybody knows that.
I stay well within the
The
legal limits.
medicinal limits.
I am a card carrying medicinal something.
Yes.
Wow. And you help out a lot of people.
I
so-
do. Well, that's my biggest thing. I actually think that's like, it feels good when you get to like hook up somebody like one of our friends that were at Maryland and stuff. I also shared some tincture with them, and they shared it with their uncle who has some kind of liver function problem, and he was able to get his first night of good sleep and not have any kind of withdrawals from alcohol. So that made me
Wow.
feel good. And
Well,
they
I-
asked me how much for more. I was like, free. It's free.
I do have to say the tincture gave me like the best night's sleep I've ever had. You know, just it knocks you out. It's just like it's magic. It's magic.
All right. Let's not change the theme of the show.
So Jar Jar, you said you had some stuff. What do you got new in the comic verse?
Oh, to tell you the truth, I've just been catching, because I'm in jail. I've been able to catch up on the Umbrella Academy. The Ghostbusters. I watched the Ghostbusters movie. That was pretty good. Afterlife.
It's Umbrella Academy Netflix, not comic.
Comic news.
No. I'm asking you. Are you talking about Umbrella Academy, the Netflix
the
show,
Netflix
or the
show.
comic book? Okay,
The Netflix show.
All right, just making it clear. That's all.
And then also catching up on, god damn, there were so many shows I was watching. It's another comic book one, I believe. I don't remember, but yeah, I'm watching a lot, and so if I'm on a Wednesday show, I'll have caught up on everything.
Awesome. And you're all caught up on She-Hulk?
Yes, I actually am.
Okay.
I totally diverted the children, and I was like, you know what? I'm watching it without you. And you know what? I don't think She-Hulk's meant for me.
Really?
Yeah, not that I hate it or anything. I'm just like, it's okay. I enjoy it. But all these people that are getting excited about Madison and Wongers and Daredevil, and I'm not that guy.
All right. Well, you
I'm
don't
like Daredevil was okay. Like, I was like,
But he's going to be in the original yellow
but
and
it'd be okay, cool. I'm colorblind. Do you know that, Leo?
I know that.
No, like not that. I never even saw Daredevil in his, like, I've seen the comics and stuff, but I've never read a Daredevil comic.
Now, Jeremy. Now, all those Easter eggs. Let's say we didn't have the MCU for the last 10 years, and just now you saw it like that. You think then it would have been exciting, or do you think maybe?
Oh yeah. If I didn't already have,
you're a little, you're jaded at this point.
I'm numb.
Because
I'm numb, and I get to pick and choose what I want now.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I'm like, there's so much out there now for comic book, like geeks like us, dorks, whatever. there is dude, I'm behind on everything. Like Lord of the Rings, I have to catch up on, and it just started.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Shut up. Yes, I do. I like it. I think it's pretty. I don't care what any of you people are saying. I like that they're giving me more of it. Like, I love.
Are you watching Hot D?
Who?
What's that?
Hot
House of
D?
House of the
Oh,
Dragon.
House of Dragon. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm all
no.
caught up on that because the woman's really enjoying it. So, but that one also, I'm like, people are saying that one's so much better than Lord of the Rings, and I'm just like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I already have like my ideas where the whole story's going and stuff, but
yeah, but that's interesting. Like we all like different things. Like I have no interest in House of the Dragon.
No more
all.
dragons. You don't like
No,
dragons?
I didn't
What's
like the
wrong
dragons.
with you?
I didn't like the dragons the first time around.
You want to know why? They're not real dragons. They're wyvern.
Shh.
They're wyvern. Dragons have 4 legs.
Listen, if Benedict Cumberbatch is not voicing my dragon, it's not a real dragon at all.
They're really not. I'm very sad. I'm just like, hold on. And then they show the dragon with multiple heads at the beginning of the thing, and I'm on the coin or whatever, and I'm just like, are we gonna have one of those? That I would be kind of happy to see. But like, it's not giving me like. Don't get me wrong. I like all the espionage and the little battles and pokes against each house and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping we were going to get some more cool stuff from the north. Like, I want to see the first people. I want to see.
Well, this is after the first people.
I know it's still after the first people, but it's 1,000 years before what we saw, and like they're not even talking about the wall.
1,000 years.
Yeah, it's 1,000 years before Game of Thrones.
It's only a couple hundred years.
I thought it was 1,000.
I think it's 100.
Or hold on, no, I'm sorry.
Nerd fight. 100,000.
No, Lord of the Rings is a few thousand.
Yeah.
And Game of Thrones is a few hundred.
Yep.
But I was still like, a few hundred years. Shouldn't they be still manning the wall more? Like, because
they did reference the wall, like sending somebody up.
Yeah, but like, I wanna see it. I haven't even seen the wall yet. I'm like, I've only been in Westeros so far, or not Westeros, King's Landing.
No, they've been
really. I know we went over to Dragonstone for a little bit, and the crab people, and down over with the white Valerian.
They've shown
or the black Valerian.
They've shown the Red Keep. They've shown the Vale. They've been bouncing from castle to castle.
I want the North. God damn it!
I know.
Give me the North.
Well, so I'm enjoying House of the Dragon. I know it's not comic related, so we won't spend too much time on it.
There's a comic book.
It's nerd related. It's nerd related. You can talk about it for like a second.
I'm sure there'll be a comic book sooner or later. They did a comic book for the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and I'll probably give Lord of the Rings a try. It's just that I started watching the first episode and it was going too deep for me.
Oh, it's got to go deep. Stick it all the way in. Twist it.
But Jeremy, are you still enjoying Harley Quinn HBO Max?
Yes. I have not watched. Have I watched? I think I'm all caught up on that.
Season finale just aired.
When?
Friday.
Oh, then no, I'm not all caught up on.
No, I think I'm one behind then, where like Bruce brought back his
I think
parents.
I'm a whole season behind.
Yeah, I think
you're way behind.
There's 2 episodes after that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. There's way too much. I can pick and choose anything I want.
And Rick and Morty's back.
Oh yeah, I know. I haven't even watched that yet.
Oh my god, Rick and Morty is so friggin' sick.
Have you ever watched his show? Dan Harmon does a D&D kind of show.
I've watched
Harmon's Quest.
No, I've watched Harmontown.
What's Harmontown?
It was like his podcast. It was just like a stand-up type of thing.
Nice. Harmon's Quest was pretty freaking cool.
I heard that was good. Yeah.
Yeah. What else are we watching, Leo?
Let's see.
Anybody watching The Serpent Queen?
No.
You ever watched White Queen? Or it's all about the like actual monarchy and stuff. the rise and fall of the different queens in merry old England.
Well,
No.
unless she was rocking you, I wasn't watching.
Nope.
Lower Decks.
Haven't caught up on that. I haven't seen that since probably the second season.
See,
Huh.
it's called See. It's the Jason Momoa, and he's blind in the blind world. Yeah, it's very cool.
Is that why you're watching?
Yeah, I watched it. Recently.
Anything else? Because nobody's watching that. No,
Fine.
I'm kidding.
I watched 5 Days of Memorial, but that has nothing to do with nerd anything.
I have no idea.
That
what
was
that
about
is.
when the levees broke in Louisiana. And the
Yeah. When the levees broke,
Lots of
they
people
didn't
died.
give a fuck about black
It was
people.
emotional. But not nerd related. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No.
Well, anything's nerd related. It's just, how you look at it,
Well, if Superman was there, those levees wouldn't have broken.
That's right. He would use his supervision.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into Superman, a couple things. Batman Long Halloween Deluxe Edition comes out today.
The deluxe edition?
The Weather Wizard is very excited about this.
What makes it so deluxe?
It's for the movie, the animated movie.
Oh.
And apparently it has adult content. It's rated R.
There's adult content in The Long Halloween?
Maybe Batman and Batgirl hooked up again. I don't know.
Oh,
Batch
God.
Long again? More Batch Long?
Bat Dong.
He really likes to play with Bat Dong.
Honestly, I don't know what's adult about it, but it got a rated R rating. And it's...
I'm trying to think of any real violent moments in that either. That's just a really good story from my knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't remember any crazy beatdowns. I don't know.
I wonder what rates a comic an R at this point, because the violence in the adult level on almost every comic is kind of high.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's the movie, not the comic.
Oh, I apologize.
No worries. The animated movie is getting a re-release. Re-release as a
anti-monitor.
It's a Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yes.
Crisis.
Sorry, I read for the comics that we read tonight. I read the foreword by Paul Kupperberg. If he's watching, Paul, are you out there, Paul? And he talked a lot about Crisis on Infinite Earths and stuff. So
yes, well, I think his mentor was Julius Schwartz.
Yeah.
Was involved in this book.
Yeah, he inspired my my setup for tonight with the Infinite Crisis on Infinite Earths over there, and then the Supermans of different times, and even my Superman. That's an original somewhere back there. Original.
The lunchbox.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got the thermos too. I don't fuck around.
Oh, no way.
Nice. What year is that, Jeremy? Do you know?
Hold on. It actually says right on it. 1972. Hold on. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Sometimes I have to take out the camera to enlarge this stuff. This is horrible. Hey, Anae, can you come read what the date on this says? Oh, my eyes are horrible. 1979. 79.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just
it
young.
Is 78? Oh, I'm reading it wrong. It is 78.
78? Oh, see, I was just a 7-year-old little velvet joker back then.
I was just being born.
Oh.
Boop.
I was 4.
Ooh. I was popping out of a vagina.
Whoa.
Well, that's the Superman year. I mean, it's that's when Superman the movie came out, right? That was 78.
Yeah.
So EA released today that they're doing a Iron Man video game.
Oh, I was wondering what that Iron Man
Yeah.
cover was for. An Iron Man video game.
Iron Man video game is going to be single player. None of this multiplayer crap because they got their ass beat on that Avengers game they released that nobody bought.
Never played it.
Nobody played it. That's why it
Don't they give it away for free at this point?
they probably
It's
do.
like DC Universe or not Universe, DC Online or whatever that is. You
Probably.
can like join up for free and play. That one's actually pretty fun, but
Yeah, I don't do the online games.
Me either.
It's the same Montreal-based company behind Star Wars Squadrons and the upcoming Dead Space remake. But it's going to be a single-player
All right.
Iron Man.
Kinda
Any
like
villains? Is it a storyline? We got nothing.
They just announced this in play right now that they're just starting to work on it.
Okay.
So it's
Batman
very early.
for Iron Man. I bet you it's gonna have all the same kind of like fighting mechanics and stuff. I mean, really, the Arkham City and stuff did well, so they should follow that kind of.
Well, if they make it like Spider-Man, Spider-Man is a masterpiece.
Don't have a PlayStation. I wouldn't know, Leo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can come over anytime and play it, Jar Jar.
Can I?
Yeah. Bring your plants. You can trim them here while you.
Oh my God, you would hate me. Your house would stink so bad, Leo. Like I crawled into bed the other night just to say goodnight to the woman because she was going to bed, and I smelt it all over me. It's like it du toilet. Like it's horrible. I mean, I love it, but everybody else is like, you stink.
Like a weed smelling thing in your car.
For real, it can be overwhelming, I'm sure.
Oh, who's crying?
No more tears.
Grant Gustin.
Gustafson?
So I think this is the image he shared, but wearing the suit for the
last time.
The last time.
He's almost as old as John Wesley Shipp is now.
I was gonna say his face looks different.
Yeah, you got it.
I apologize.
Oh, that's not him.
No. That is him, but this is the picture he shared.
Oh.
First time putting the suit on for a season.
That does not even look like the same guy.
No. He's been beaten down.
Yeah. Well, you figure
he padded his bank account just fine. I think he's going to be okay.
Oh yeah, he's happy.
12 seasons?
Oh, at least, right?
26 episodes.
I'm going to say they're like 20 something episodes.
Probably rocks right? Like probably like $50,000 an episode, something like that. So
yeah,
he's okay.
He'll be all right.
Well, the Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4 was previewed.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Featuring Spider-Ham.
Nice. We always like our bacon with some webs on them. There he is. Oh, Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham.
When's that issue release?
That is come on, escape.
Come on, baby.
What's the escape?
Oh, that's for next week or this week. Yeah,
this
week. No. I was
looking at in stores tomorrow.
Oh, it is.
Yep. Also, tomorrow is going to be Batman One Bad Day with Two-Face.
Yeah, I missed the Riddler one. I'm kind of upset about.
Yeah. Dark Crisis continues with Young Justice versus everyone.
How is that going?
I have not read it.
Me neither. It sounds too convoluted at this point to try to jump into.
Well, I like it that they're not connecting Dark Crisis with everything. Like, not all the books are being affected. So it's not like a major crossover.
Oh, Harley Quinn's got her 30th anniversary special #1 out today or tomorrow too.
I need to head over to my local shop. They should have 3 covers for me.
Yeah, I know. You said you reserved the nice Paul Dini one.
Yeah.
This seems to be a big year for anniversaries. He-Man's got his anniversary this year. 40 years. Huh? 40 years of He-Man.
40 years.
40 years. 40 years. With quite a crick in the neck.
It's amazing that these characters have lasted these decades.
Especially, have either of you ever gone back to watch some of those old cartoons of like original characters like He-Man or say, I don't know.
Well, He-Man's hard to watch.
Oh, it's really hard.
Yeah,
and I love it. And I'm like, wow, that's really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, even some of the G.I. Joe stuff.
Yeah.
And the Transformers stuff. I mean, some of it was good, but some of it was pretty bad. Some of it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I've gone back and watched some of the Transformers, and it is a tough one.
Yeah, it's questionable. What was wrong with us?
We were kids.
Yeah. But like, as much as like I love all the Hanna-Barbera, all their super characters, the Herculoids and Space Ghost and all that of that era. When I go back and watch them now, boy, their villains were just so horrible.
Oh yeah, and the voices were always like it almost sounded like the same guy voiced every villain in the world.
Yeah,
he did.
It is I, Karnak the Evil.
Oh, geez.
But yeah. But you know, these characters are characters that we grew up with, and they have a special place in our hearts.
Yes.
And that is why we are nerds, dorks, geeks, even.
Looks like it's a light week for Marvel.
Oh yeah, I have 0 from Marvel going on this week. I think only like 2 books from DC.
Yeah,
it's a pretty well, the Harley Quinn, of course, and the what the hold on, looking back downtown. Oh, it might be Black Adam #4.
So we have World's Finest #7, the Knight, Batman the Knight, #9.
It's a small Batman week. Like
yeah, well, the big one was last week with 127.
Now, what's that? It's a Black Adam graphic novel called Dark Age. Is that going to be a prequel to the movie, or is that the movie?
It says it's new edition. Black Adam to Dark Age, new edition. So is it probably a reprint?
Reprint of what?
Yeah, I've heard that one. Peter Tomasi
offered again with the power of the gods stripped from him. Teth Adam is on a quest to find both the magical word that will restore him as Black Adam and the one thing that will always kept his heart from turning completely black with rage, his deceased wife, Isis. Collecting the entire miniseries Black Adam to Dark Age 1 through 6.
I never knew he was married to Isis.
I remember this one Black Adam series where he was with Isis, and she had a brother, and the brother was given powers, and then there was a crocodile that ate the brother. It was a really weird story.
I love comic books. Yeah, I read a story the other day.
Art is by Doug Mink and written by Peter Tomasi.
Interesting. Okay.
You call him Mink, huh? I called that Mikey.
I totally messed up his name yesterday as well. I called him, I think it was Monkey.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say any. That's why I always ask these guys as soon as I meet them, how do you say your name? And I'm going to fuck it up, so don't worry about it. I still say Thanos wrong. Thanos.
It could be worse. Could be Darkseid.
Oh, yeah, that poor kid.
There's a lot of people, listen, Darkseid versus Darkseid. There's a big controversy on that.
Is there?
I don't know. It could be. I'm making one up. If not, put that on TikTok. Darkseid versus Darkseid. Everyone vote. Oh, there's the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary.
Yeah. And Nightwing number
That looks
96.
like the Amanda Connor cover.
Yeah, they don't list all the covers.
Oh, would you like to know all the covers? I have all the covers right in front of me here.
There's a crap ton of covers.
You got Amanda Connor, Scott Campbell, J. Scott Campbell does one, Art Germ does one, Jerome Opena, Bruce Timm, Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson, Lee Bermejo, Stefan Stajic. I'm saying these names all wrong. Adam Hughes, another one by Amanda Connor, and another one by Art Germ also has a foil variant out. That's kind of cool. I might get that. Huh.
Let's see. Can I pull
there you
these
go.
covers?
I'm a sucker for those 90s kind of covers.
So the covers that I should have sitting aside.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I have this one.
That's the Art Germ one, right?
Yeah, Art Germ.
Okay.
And then should be Paul Dini and Bermejo.
Paul Dini's
I'm guessing that's right.
Yeah, that's Bermejo, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then
it's amazing how you can just
sorry, not Paul Dini.
Bruce Timm.
Bruce Timm.
It's going to be the one that's the playing card. You passed it already.
I passed it already.
Where is it? Oh yeah.
Second
yeah, that's got to be it.
Bottom.
Oh, the one below that.
No. It was below that one. Yeah.
Below me.
Oh yeah. Yep. This one.
That's the one.
Nice.
That's pretty cool too. Huh.
Yeah.
Between that and the Art Germ one, I'm gonna have to make a decision. Decisions. No, I'm frugal. Fraggle. Know what I won off of? I'm horrible. I won an 11 book treasury set off of eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of the books do I need, but in my mind, I'm like, well, I'll get all of them, and then I'll sell the other ones at a profit and get more. So I put in a pretty good bid, and I won them. And I'm like, damn, now I have to sell them.
Well, it's a good thing that you have that group where you.
Yeah, but I haven't sold anything in forever. It's a lot of work. Comic people are pains in the butts to deal with. They're like, it's not packaged properly. Make sure if a truck drives over it, it doesn't crush. And I get it because I feel the same way. Like Jack in the Box just sent out their. They had a Leo. You could probably pull this up. A Mark Hamill cover just go out. It's a one per person kind of thing they did. It was all free and stuff. But comic books are not supposed to be shipped media mail because they have ads in them, and especially a Jack in the Box kind of comic book, I'm figuring is an entire ad. Well, media mail is also like they sent it with no protection whatsoever. So a lot of people are getting these bent up, folded in half in the mail.
Wow.
I'm happy.
I mean, I guess if it's free, you can't really complain, but.
So what do we got Mark Hamill doing over here there, Leo?
He looks like he's selling he's
Infomercials?
in the drive-thru.
Yeah, this is the Jack in the Box cover.
Yeah.
This is what you're just talking about.
Yeah, no, I know that. But it really does look like he's in the drive-thru.
Looks like he's running the drive-thru.
Yeah, I have no idea beyond that he's on the cover what this is about.
Okay.
Mark Hamill, the comic book.
Marketing ploy. Maybe the royalties for Revenge of the Sith aren't as big as you.
Please.
That
dude doesn't have to worry about money.
Please. His I think his weekend rate like 10 years ago was $250.
Wow.
10 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, and that was when he was just doing his Joker and stuff. What age were you guys when you realized it was Mark Hamill doing Joker? Did you guys know that right
Not
away?
not initially. It took it. I
Me,
think it took me a little while.
yeah, like it hit me probably 10 years after watching the show. Like
Oh no, not
somebody
that long
dro-
after.
I would say about a decade. I probably found out in the early 2000s. Somebody was like, "Hey, did you know Mark Hamill voiced the Joker?" And I was like, "What?"
Isn't there one episode where? Oh no, I don't think it's ever aired. Where
Oh, the trickster himself and the Joker?
no, where someone else voiced the Joker.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
The sweet transvestite from Transylvania.
Oh, Rocky
Yeah,
Horror.
yeah, that guy.
Oh, friggin'
I'm
I
so
like
bad with
that
names,
guy.
especially because
Yeah,
I'm old.
just that he's from Clue. He is my God, I love him.
Yeah, I think he started getting sick right around when they started, and
Ah, so was he
I
like
don't.
supposed to be
I
the
think
original?
yeah, he was supposed to be before Mark Hamill.
Hmm.
I don't think he ever aired or
I
did.
wonder what it would have sounded like. That'd be an interesting.
I think you can find clips out there.
Kind of annoys me that Mark does his Skeletor almost. It's very similar to his Joker. I'm just like,
Well, he also did what Toyman, which was similar to Joker.
yeah.
He did that. He did Toyman on a couple things. He did Toyman on what Flash, and
On
uh,
both Flashes, both versions of the Flash.
both versions of the Flash. But also, I'm pretty sure he did it on Superman and Lois.
Did he? Oh,
The
I didn't even know.
Dean Cain one.
I did not remember that episode. Huh. I have to
look
go
that
back
up.
to that.
I could be wrong.
I used to love that show.
Did you?
I did. I did. They did the black suit on that show, and that made me so happy.
I must
So
have not held in that. I must have not held on that long.
oh yeah, when
You
they
did the
did the
black
space.
suit?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I was see being a wee lad back then. It didn't take much. I was like, oh my god, he's in the black suit. Who am I fooling? It doesn't take much now either.
No.
Let's see.
What are you looking
Unless
up
it's
over there,
She-Hulk,
Leo?
apparently.
Well, it's as I said, it's not that I dislike her. It's just it's not as exciting as everybody's making it out to be. Like
Mhm.
it seems on the internet you either really love this show or really hate this show. And
Mhm.
I'm kind of just like I'm watching it. It's okay. I'm hoping that it adds more to the story but like it's really not my type of show. It's some
Yeah.
lawyer show that and like all the power to it. Like everybody should have some kind of show to watch in the MCU. But I didn't even
I'm just
watch
making
this.
fun of that you like the black suit just in
Well,
that corny show.
no,
but
no, 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 no.
like
It's okay.
Daredevil's not good enough.
I
I'm
didn't
just
even
playing.
watch.
I'm just playing,
I didn't
Jared.
watch the second season. I didn't watch the second season of Daredevil.
Just having
Ah,
fun.
What?
I know. I never watched Punisher either.
What?
Did you watch the third season of Daredevil?
No. Nope. Not gonna.
I don't think I watched the third
It's
season
a
myself.
character that just doesn't
I watched
like
all
do
of
it for me. Like
Yeah.
I was so happy with Iron Fist. I know it wasn't the Danny Rand that we all wanted, but I was excited that I had a mystical friggin' superhero again, not some dude that was just deaf and could see things with his ears.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of a cool storyline that he ended up having to give the hand over to
Yeah.
that the girl. I can't think of what her name was. Not Misty Knight. Colleen Wing. And I was looking forward to that, but then they canceled it.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Yeah, Jessica Jones was even interesting to me. And Luke Cage was interesting to me.
Yeah,
But
what was
like,
it?
do you
The
think
Purple
we'll see?
Man?
Do you think
Hmm?
we'll see any of them come back?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think
we're gonna
Jessica
see-
Jones is definitely coming back. That was a very popular show. I think the only one that hasn't been announced as still being in the MCU is Danny Rand.
Well, is it what has Luke Cage said? Because he's got
I-
like one or two shows going on himself right now.
I think
He's got
hold on,
Evil,
let me-
and I think there's another show.
How is that? That looks pretty good.
I like it. It's fun.
Which show?
It's called Evil.
Evil. Yeah, I haven't watched that.
About the actor that played Luke Cage in it. He's like the main guy. He plays a priest, and him and two other characters, they investigate oddities of like Satan and things of that nature, mystical nature.
So according to this, Marvel teases the return of Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and more on Disney Plus. So yes, Luke Cage is still in.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I remember I really enjoyed David Tennant as the Purple Man. He did a great job.
I agree.
He was a great bad guy.
The other thing we didn't bring up is, didn't they announce Constantine's coming back?
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. Keanu is back, baby.
Once again.
Constantine, magic, baby.
Did you guys really like the first Constantine, huh?
Oh, I loved it.
I didn't like it at all. I was like, hold on, this isn't Constantine. Like, I was going in for Constantine because I actually read Constantine, and I was like, I went in and I'm like, this isn't, what is this?
What, just because he wasn't blonde?
Well, it didn't smoke. Like, he wasn't this like smart ass fucking, like, it wasn't Constantine.
Okay.
I was just like, hold on.
He was a smart
Whoa. Not really. Keanu Reeves does not play a good smart ass. I'm sorry. Like, he's a great surfer dude, and he can play the Matrix like a motherfucker.
When's the last time you watched it?
When it came out in the theaters, and I walked out and I was like, that wasn't Constantine.
We did a show on it like a year ago, Leo, remember? We did a Constantine versus the Constantine Hellblazer comic.
Yeah. And how well did it hold up?
It
held up really well.
It actually held up really well. And at the same time, you'd be surprised at the crossover that the movie had with the Hellblazer comic had.
All right, I'm going to go back and watch it just because you guys are telling me I have to, but I don't believe you.
Okay.
I don't believe you, and I'm going to be stubborn.
Well, we're definitely proven tonight. We all have different opinions of different shows, and that's kind of the cool thing about them. Not everything is for everyone.
No, and the good thing is we all have open minds, so we're willing to give stuff a shot.
And how are they going to explain Constantine Part 2 came out and John's like 80 years older?
Maybe he'll go blonde.
Keanu's an immortal, it's just.
I'm sorry, I don't like the I've never watched any of those.
John Wick?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, those are great.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't even talk much. It's just awesome violence.
Maybe I'll like that then.
for some reason, and it had to be a night that I had a couple brownies, but for some reason I had the urge to rewatch Nobody.
Okay.
That is such a fucking good movie.
Nobody?
Yeah, I'm aware of it, but I've never seen it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do, Jeremy. It's that guy that did Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
He did Nope.
Better Call Saul.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
I am where everyone's confused. Yeah, what are you talking about? Because we're all lost.
The movie Nobody came out in 2021.
Okay.
It stars Bob Odenkirk.
Whoever. That's the one where he plays like he's like a former like fixer or something like that.
Yeah, it's very John Wick-ish. Yeah,
it's very John Wick-ish. Yeah. Jeremy, John Wick fight scenes are. I mean, if you like good fight scenes, you got 4 movies to watch.
Okay. I don't really like fight scenes too much, but I do.
Well, the cool thing about Keanu though is it's so realistic. Like, it's the first time you really see somebody.
Well, he is well trained with guns and all that. I know that about the dude.
Well trained, but also attention to detail. Like, his guns run out of ammo.
I know that's what I want in a movie. God damn it, I'm out of bullets.
Well, then he hits you over the head with this until it kills you.
That's actually what I hate about video games. You fucking run out of bullets. I'm like, this is bullshit. I got to keep reloading.
It's realistic.
I don't want it to be realistic. I'm playing a goddamn video game. Actually, the Game of Thrones talk about violence. The latest episode of Game of Thrones or House of Dragon. Have you watched it, Leo?
Yeah.
Oh, the
What
night
he did to his wife?
to his wife? No, I'm talking about the night to the
Oh,
prince's little consort.
yes. So so Rich, the king has a daughter who's going to become queen,
Okay.
and he's marrying her off to her cousin.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. The Targaryens are all about incest. No big deal
yeah.
there.
All right.
Well,
We've all
anyway,
gotten used to it.
they go to meet on an island, and they're talking about tastes in food. She goes like, I may prefer goose, and some others like you may prefer like quail or something like that. And it's all reference to sexuality. So she's saying she's like heterosexual, and he's obviously gay, and so but she has a secret lover, which is her guard, and he has a secret lover, because it can't be out in the open. But the
Is
night,
this a soap opera? This
no,
sounds
Oh,
like
it
a
no,
is.
soap
no,
opera.
it's really
Very
fucked up.
much soap opera.
So the night that
You'd like it.
the night that her guard that took her prize,
Uh-huh.
he feels so like distraught that he brought shame upon the house that
Okay.
Upon his knighthood, he ruined his oath. He swore an
oh yeah.
oath, and now he broke his oath. He's supposed to be celibate, and he banged the princess. And so the boyfriend of the prince comes up to him, and he's like, "Hey man, just so you know, it's all good between me and you. You don't say nothing, I don't say nothing. We're cool." Well, the knight's like, "Well, f that," and fucking takes him and just bashes his face to nothing. It's just a fucking piece of
Oh,
jello. If they move his head and it's like,
oh well, when he falls to the ground, you actually see it like his
oh
face
yeah,
is completely caved in. It's fucked
yeah.
up.
Oh, it's great.
Uh, but then he wanders off. He's going to commit suicide, and
Hmm.
the now queen stops him, and so it seems like he's going to become a badass later on.
Yeah, it is very much soap opera-ish though. Like the whole, it's all about uh getting clout with the other houses by marrying off your people to different houses to say we're all
Well,
together.
it's also you try to think of it as like a huge chess game,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and some people play with honor and some don't. It's kind
I'm
of.
sorry. I was just gonna smack that knight around. I was like, dude, you got it made. You're hooking up with the princess. You've got a dope job. Keep your mouth shut. You're in like Flynn. And now, dude ship's like, I have honor. Now he's gonna get it. I'm surprised they got him let him just walk away out of there. Like nobody was like sees him or anything. He just walks out of the room. I'm like, the fuck? Yeah,
Well, I
it's
mean,
good.
in the beginning of the episode, you had those, or last week's episode, you had those two fighting, and the little kid just like guts the other knight.
Right? That kid was talking shit and he just came over and
Yeah.
stabs him. I'm like, whoa.
It's extremely violent.
Yeah.
And
And
then
this is time of peace.
yeah, the original Game of Thrones was very, pretty fucked up. You
And
never saw Game of Thrones, Velvet?
really?
No, I watched like an episode or two. Like I think a season or two after it came out, someone gave me like the first season on DVD, and I tried to watch like an episode and a half, and I was like, I don't get this shit. That was that.
Oh, it's my favorite. I've watched that show like 20 times over.
Yeah.
Even the last season, though I hated it.
Stop it.
Hey, it's dark and hard to see, but it's
I gotta say,
there.
there's not a lot of dragon movies that move me, besides
What
Lord of the
about
Rings.
what about Dragonheart with what's his
That was
name?
okay. That was okay. That was a one shot. Yeah, I remember that.
Richard.
I
Richard,
remember
why don't you love me?
Because I don't like to smack the bitches anymore. That's why. No smacking bitches in hell.
I'll
They're
take the
smacking
rapist.
me.
Game of Thrones is pretty rough though, because they make you feel for the dragons, and then like one of them gets shot down by the zombies and gets turned into a zombie dragon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Leah. You just can't.
Oh.
You can't bring me in. I have no fucking interest at all. It sounds so
They
boring.
they totally fucked us on the last season too.
The last
They
2 seasons.
But you guys enjoy it together, you know.
Oh, I
You
do.
guys don't
I
love
love
me
it.
anymore. You have your own little affair going on now.
I'm gonna rewatch that
Oh, I-
show 100 times.
Okay.
It's like the
Nobody's
Forrest
here to
Gump
tweak
of
my nipples. God damn it!
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm just strange. What do you want me to tell you? You know me, or don't, or maybe.
You guys ready to talk Superman?
Sure.
Oh well, you know, interesting, Leo. Jeremy and I were talking before when you disappeared for a minute earlier, and Heather, my Harley, had mentioned that she was just reading today that there are a bunch of comic artists that are actual ritual magic users, and so Jeremy knew about that as well. And I said, and I go, oh, like Alan Moore. And I go, well, that's interesting because he's the writer of our story tonight. But so we were talking about how Grant Morrison and Alan Moore used to like do spells in comic books back at each other, back and forth to each other. They had like a battle.
Spells in comic books, or
yeah,
they were
like
actually
in the liner notes and in the pictures, in the backgrounds.
or
and they were to attack each other.
Yeah,
it was like a wizard rap battle.
like actual magic, or it was just
yeah, like they believe they are wizards, Leo.
Well, Alan Moore looks like a wizard.
No, look at Grant Morrison too. I forgotten what he looked like, but like he is a creepy looking dude.
Excuse me, Heather's defining. She says one is Wiccan and one is chaos magic.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing Grant is chaos, right?
Yeah, probably so.
I have to tell you, I live next to a Wiccan, and there's some pretty freaky people.
Yeah,
I live with one.
That's cool. They are freaky.
At the snake house, the farm up above was rented out to a Wiccan, and they would have some events in the backfields. I don't know what they did, but
probably
they had rituals,
orgies,
probably,
and shaking the boobies around. And...
Hopefully, they didn't get involved with the snakes.
Yeah.
Yes, someone paid to be in that place, Leo. You'd have to pay me to be there.
Like Leo, you're probably living in Snake House because of the Wiccan people. They probably cursed your asses.
That could be it. Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I think the snakes have been there a long time.
They have. Yeah. Yeah. It was just, with nobody like, manning the land, they made themselves at home,
Yeah, they took over.
With my dad, like driving a tractor around and stuff like that. They kept away, as soon as all that vibration.
No activity, it came right back in. They're like, oh, this is our house now.
Yep.
Snake house. I'm telling you, we got to do the Snake House movie at some point. We got to get the Token Dead guys and Bill Diamond and at the Snake House.
As long as
Leo out there in his fedora and his battle axes. I'm telling you, it's a movie. It could happen.
If you guys want to make a trip down, I'll bring you up to the Snake House.
No, thank you.
No.
I've got no I like snakes and stuff, but not wild and running amok and stuff.
I really have no interest either, honestly, Leo. Those are like you talk about like black mambas and shit.
I would feel like I'd have to kill them, and then I would feel bad about it. And you don't want to put me. I'm a crazy empath. Don't put me through that stuff. Can't handle that.
Oh, geez.
All right, let's get to the book.
So tonight we're talking about.
I brought that up because Alan Moore is the writer of tonight's book.
Well, thank you for bringing that up.
And Curt Swan is our artist.
Yes.
So this happens even though this is I think in Action Comics. Actually, no, it came over from this is pre-Crisis. Superman number 423 and Action Comics 583. This is an Elseworld in Universe 423, and it's created by Alan Moore, Curt Swan, George Perez, Kurt Schaffenberger, Todd Klein, and Julius Schwartz. And
I didn't know George Perez had involvement in this book.
Nor did I.
I missed that.
And it is came out in September of 1986. So in the then future year of 1997, Daily Planet reporter, actually I'll bring up the book here. So Daily Planet reporter Tim Crane pays a visit to former Planet reporter Lois Lane Elliott, hoping that she, as the last person to have seen Superman alive, can shed some light on the mystery of the Man of Steel's disappearance 10 years ago. So 10 years before Superman's secret identity was revealed, when villains decided to simply start assassinating everyone who is associated with the Man of Steel. Two famous, if minor, past nuisances of Superman's, the Toy Man and the Prankster, learn of Superman's secret identity from Pete Ross, whom they have tortured and killed. And during a live TV newscast, the fearsome funsters launch an attack that exposes Clark Kent's secret to the world. This darkening of intent is furthered when Bizarro, historically a harmless dunce who says the opposite of what he means, changes his modus operandi and becomes the perfect, imperfect clone of Superman. By first going on a killing spree, since Superman never kills anybody, and deliberately destroying the Bizarro world, since Superman's home planet of Krypton was destroyed in an accident. And then taking the opposite theme to its logical conclusion, committing suicide via exposure to blue kryptonite. And while this was going on, Lex Luthor is searching for an unidentified Arctic wasteland for the remains of Brainiac, who presumably died and when his organic spaceship crashed, finding the android's seemingly inert head. Luthor claims it with the intent of disassembling it to learn from his technology. However, he inadvertently reactivates the head, which then quickly moves to take over Luthor's own body. That was pretty fucked up. I'll stop the synopsis there, and just wanted to get your thoughts here. I mean, this was a brutal book.
This is fantastic. This has everybody. Like, there's not a character that's left out. Between, you got Supergirl, Saturn Girl, like everybody.
It's very golden age.
Yeah, like Bizarro, like
Lois, Lana, Perry, his wife, Jimmy. So it's very, very golden age.
God, the art is just great.
And they really did a great job of setting the tone. It almost felt like by like the second or third page, like we didn't even know what the story was coming, but you just felt like impending doom. Like somehow, like the essence, they were just really able to craft that well. And that's what it comes to. It's like you think like Superman's whole world is going to be destroyed and he's going to be killed, and you get the Legionnaires that come from the 31st century.
Yeah.
And then we even get some of the evil Legionnaires also from the 35th century.
Well, that's when, Superman really knows things are going to go wrong, and he gets pretty violent with them to the point where they're just scared. They thought it was going to be an easy victory and just leave.
Yeah. No, This is like answering all the questions for almost every Superman reader. If like Superman, like it's billed as the last Superman story, this really answers everything for you. Like, did Lois ever find out that Superman is Clark? Do the villains finally get their day? It's just. It's perfect for a fan to have kind of the ending to the story while the story's still going on. I mean, we're what 20 years later and the story's still going on. Like,
Right. Well, it's been rebooted so many times at this
yeah,
point.
but like it
But
we
yeah,
still have our
absolutely.
end story. Like,
Oh, this is what we said 1985,
1986.
1986, you know, so 1996, 2006, 2016. This
Oh,
is 35 years later. We're still rocking Superman. And there we got Crypto and Kara Zor-El.
What happens to Crypto is so sad.
these are like the art too is like such like classic scenes. Everything looks so good. So
Yeah,
good.
it's very, you know, Curt Swan. It's very
Yeah.
classic style.
I really love that. Like all the heroes down there. See you later, Soups.
Yeah, and
where
just look
are
on
you guys? You guys like underwear? Do you like the pants? What version
I'm
do
an
you like?
underwear guy.
You don't mind the underwear?
I like the underwear on the outside.
All right.
Yep, same here. I think it looks off without it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Just
new.
wearing spandex.
Well, let me see if I can find it. Find a picture of the season 3 suit.
But yeah, with Curt Swan and Julius Schwartz, I mean, this is a total golden age story, but dark. Like they would have not written this in golden age. Oh, I see. Okay, so he's just got solid blue pants.
Yeah,
no underwear at all.
Nope.
Oh, speaking of Soups, Tom Taylor, I guess, is writing the Superman and Son story. I don't know the exact comic it is, but
Son of Kal-El.
Yeah, and like Superman just returns to Earth, and my God, how divided the internet is. There's a scene where Superman and his son are just like squeezing each other in this deep embrace, and like so many people are like, he's being hugged like a mother would hug his daughter or an infant and stuff. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? Like, you don't hug your sons? Like, never mind. Like, somebody on one of the threads I was reading it from was just like, you do realize, like, these two are the strongest people in the world. If they hugged another person the way they're hugging each other, they would just crush them and destroy them. Never mind how much they actually feel that hug, you know, the deep embrace of being squeezed like that. Yeah, that one. Like the internet is full of just gross people.
Well, also you think of it, you know, father and son. The son thought he was dead.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, he had left Earth. He was off to Dark Crisis or whatever.
Listen, it is totally ridiculous. I remember a couple months ago, I went and surprised my son down in Connecticut. I just showed up at his work, and he came over and he totally gave me a hug like that. We hadn't seen each other in a few months, and you embrace and you hold each other, and I love you, I miss you, you're my son, I'm your dad. We have a connection, and that's beautiful. So why in a comic that's a problem? The internet is a problem. I actually was talking to my son earlier tonight, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, since like Endgame, I don't think I really like the MCU anymore. I heard really bad things about Doctor Strange." And I'm like, "Well, did you see Doctor Strange, or did you just watch some dumb video about what someone didn't like about Doctor Strange?" And he's like, "Well, I just watched the video." I was like, "Well, you should watch the movie and form your own opinion."
Yeah.
And I told him, like, I just saw Love and Thunder last week when it debuted on Disney Plus. And I've seen it twice, and I think it's hilarious, and I think it's a great action movie. And my one complaint is I thought the character of Zeus was ill played and ill cast. Other than he was in like 7 minutes of the movie, so it didn't make a big effect on the movie. But people are like, "Oh, that's Taika Waititi put crap down, this big piece of crap," and I'm like, I didn't see a piece of crap. I saw a great entertaining movie.
I had fun with that.
Yeah, but so I guess my point is, form your own opinion. Don't listen to stupid YouTube videos.
Oh, my favorite today, some guy was posting on the interwebs, friends of all of ours, I'm sure, and he was posting about the Lord of the Rings show, and he's just like posted a Forbes article about how it has bad writing and all this stuff. And some guy commented, he's like, "Oh, that's too bad. I haven't seen it yet. I was thinking about watching it, but because of this, I won't." And then the guy who posted it was, "Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either." And I'm just like, hold on, you just like trashed this movie or show, and you haven't even. I'm like, congratulations, you win the internet for today, because like that was ridiculous.
Well, they got to jump on the bandwagon, you know. Everybody's hating on it. You got to hate on it too, right?
But
No.
why even have an opinion about something that you're not even interested in going to see?
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah, it's crazy how like hate just echoes, you know.
Oh, it really does. And I spew it myself, so I know. But like,
Oh,
good lord.
but the thing is, this book has received a lot of hate because you know they made
Oh yeah.
what is it? It's not.
What
It's,
is his son's name? Is it John
Isn't it
Kent?
Superman?
Well, he is Superman,
yes,
but
John.
it's John. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're both called Superman now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I haven't followed in a while.
But John Kent's bisexual, and that's become a huge problem for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, he's an original character. Why can't he be bisexual?
Hashtag wah. Hashtag wah.
Well, I think they made him and Damien.
Is Damien?
I thought Damien was. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, because that I actually have a question about, because Funko Pops released their gay pride thing for DC, and they put out 4 figures in a pack. It was, God, who's in the 4-pack? I don't want to screw this up. But Robin was one of the characters, and I was like, hold on. I know there's lots of jokes about Robin, but is Robin gay?
I think one of them is bi.
Okay.
So
I was just like,
I don't know if it's Damien or if it's Tim.
I was just sitting there like, I'm all for inclusivity and all that stuff. I never question any of that. But like, I when the character isn't of the LGBTQ community, I question, are we just now like trying to be like, hey, look at us, we got something for you guys? I'm like, hold on. But if one of the Robins is, then all the power to him.
Yeah. I do have to say I need to finish reading it. I got about halfway through it, but the new Robin book is phenomenal. They just finished a run. I think it's coming out in graphic novel form soon.
Which is it? Just Robin?
It's Damien.
Damien. Okay.
Yeah. So now there's a new series, Batman versus Robin.
Yeah. Supposedly he's left the house at this point, right?
Yeah.
And hold on, Alfred's freaking back.
Alfred. Yep. Were you not here last week, Jar Jar?
I was.
Yeah, he mentioned it. We had a whole discussion about it.
It's just breaking my head right now.
Yeah. They have not explained why he's back. He just shows up.
Don't worry, we'll talk about this comic next week.
So yeah, Batman versus Robin, or Robin versus Batman #1, which came out, pretty sure it came out last week. It starts off with Bruce is made his way back to Wayne Manor. He's been living in a brownstone in Gotham City for a while.
So does that mean he has his money back?
I think he has his money back. It hasn't really. I don't know. He still had the manor, unless maybe Catwoman had it.
Oh, I'm so lost.
Yeah, it's all a blur. The whole thing losing.
Yeah, there's 50 titles, so it could be confusing.
But Chip Zdarsky's writing it, so.
Well, he's writing Batman, not Batman versus Robin.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about, Batman.
Well, Batman versus Robin is when Alfred comes back.
Oh.
So Batman's at Wayne Manor, and
my brain hurts.
Yeah.
All right, so is Alfred back in Batman?
Batman versus Robin.
No, I know that, but like, all right, I guess I got to read the latest issue of Batman.
The
To
latest
find out.
issue we don't know yet because Batman, he's either dead or he's missing.
Who, Batman or Alfred?
Batman.
Someone's dead every issue or missing.
So
Thanks, DC. You made this really easy.
okay, so a little while back, it seemed like Batman killed Penguin, but he didn't. It was somebody else that framed Batman for killing Penguin.
But Penguin is dead.
I'm pretty sure Penguin's still dead. So
is Emperor Penguin now in his place?
No.
Okay. Just was wondering.
Okay, let me continue my story here.
I need to know all the tidbits.
Okay, well, I'm trying to fill it in as best as I can because it's so friggin' convoluted, but the story seems awesome.
It seems awesome.
It's not really awesome. It just seems that way.
It's only 2 episodes so far.
2 episodes. That's
or
nice.
2 issues. 2 issues. So anyway, it starts off last episode or last issue. Batman got his ass completely kicked. And it looks like they're talking like he's dead, is trying to recount what happened. And there's this robot that looks like a Batman that's really wreaking havoc on everybody. It's totally unstoppable, it's indestructible. And find out this issue is because it looked like Batman killed Penguin. He set up a failsafe for himself. So the Justice League was upset that he had plans to, take all of them out. He made his own plan to take himself out if he ever went bad. And the news of him taking out Penguin launched this robotic creature to take out Batman. And so far, the Bat family cannot maintain it.
Damn.
So, what's the robot doing?
Well, at the end of the last issue, it was Batman her. What's that? The multicolored Batman. Batman Zerher. It's a weird name. Anyway, he's in play trying to save Batman, and trying to defeat this. He's like a pure version of Batman, and at the end, he's getting his ass completely kicked. He's dying in Wayne Manor, and he says, "Is this a good death?" And he's thinking about all the memories, and then right at the last page, they say, "With a boom, he speaks with authority," and Superman returns. And is like, there to protect his friend. It's pretty emotional. It's really good writing.
All right.
That's it.
Good work.
I'll go read it.
Go read it. It's only 2 issues so far, but there's a lot of backstory. I'm sure you'll get lost like everybody else's.
Yeah. What happened to the man tomorrow? There he is.
There he is. Here today, gone tomorrow.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like all this doom, and Superman has no choice.
The Brainiac Lex is funny. Yeah. Oh, sorry, he just looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like a little helmet. It's like his Peacemaker helmet.
Yeah, but it's slowly killing him, which is pretty horrific as well.
Yeah.
I feel you resisting. Move your legs forward. Do.
So you have the Fortress of Solitude being protected, and you have all the heroes trying to make their way in.
Yeah, because it's like, you can't save Superman. We have the Kryptonite Man. He will kill you. And we have Lex and all the bad guys. We're gonna kill that Superman and his friends. And poor Perry White's going through a divorce, and he's like, "It's okay. I see things differently now." And then Jimmy and Lana over here, remember from like an old episode, they find Elastic Lad's serum, which Jimmy takes, and I don't know what she takes.
Magic lake water, probably unidentified radiation source, it says.
Ah.
Oh, I remember the feeling. I remember now. My skin tingling as it gets harder, my senses expanding. X-ray vision, microscopic vision.
Aha. So they go and try to help out because they don't want their Superman to die because they all love him. They attack, and poor Kara gets killed.
Are you guys an elongated man or a plastic man fan?
Plastic Man.
Yeah.
Me too.
Did we get to the point with crypto?
No, we're not quite
No,
there
not
yet.
yet.
Yeah,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
Right there.
Crypto goes to save Superman, and he attacks the Kryptonite Man, who's made of kryptonite, of course, and Crypto is from Krypton, so of course it's going to weaken him, but
Therefore-
he rips out his throat. But unfortunately, that, of course, kills him. So that's super sad when Crypto dies. No one
Yeah.
wants Crypto to die. And even the thing, it was kind of dark where the version of Kara that's brought back from the future, she's not aware that her current version died, does not exist. So that, again, pretty dark.
Yeah.
They
Well, I
definitely
mean-
go dark with Superman stories, which you rarely see.
I mean, this nail is the nail in the coffin right here. Pete Ross, Lana,
Was-
Jimmy. Now Crypto was gone as well.
Was this before or after Dark Knight Returns? Frank Miller story. Anybody?
I don't know what year that was.
I know it was mid 80s. I just can't remember exactly when. Because, like, this is definitely a sense of the times. Like, DC was like, we're going to start being a little bit more serious about this stuff.
February through June 1986, so around the
So
same
around
time.
the same
Right
time.
around the same time.
Yeah. And so it says, I was with Superman when he heard his pet's death howl,
Oh,
but we couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, poor Crypto.
that's
Yeah,
rough.
Yeah, and then when he discovers that these three guys from the future, the bad guys from the future, hurt Lana, he loses it.
Oh, yeah. This is like when Joker kills Lois.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they are like, he's like, yo, I'm going to laser you guys to death. And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're out. Back to the future.
We
It's
fucked
not worth it.
up. That's when they realized they had done it fucked up.
And then at the
Yeah,
end, you find out the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Mitzelplex. Well, yeah, it was just.
He's a dark looking Mixelplex, too.
Yeah, this is a dark version. And he says that this is not what did you really think I was a little guy with a short hat? And he's like, I've lived for eons. And for my first 2,000 years, I did nothing. For my next 5,000 years, I did good deeds. And then I've done mischief for the last 5,000 years. And he goes, now I think I'm going to do evil. And so he has put all these heroes against them in the death knell, if you will. And I guess that's what he looks like in his true form. He's a big, giant purple being. And but Superman is fortunate enough. He figures out from this little thing that he's given from the heroes in the 30th century rather, that he could use the Phantom Zone projector on Mr. Mitzelplex. And just as he does, Mr. Mitzelplex does not want to get caught, so he says his name backwards.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know that's the way to beat Mr. Mitzelplex.
Well,
Say his name backwards and goes back to the fifth dimension.
well, more than that, it happens at the same time where he's going into the Phantom Zone and he gets ripped in half.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so half goes to the fifth dimension, the other half goes to the Phantom Zone.
So in this storyline, that is the end of Mr. Mitzelplex. And but he's realized that everyone is in danger because of him, and he's like, I'm just gonna go kill myself, and goes into the gold kryptonite room. Nobody ever sees him again.
Yeah. Well, it's he also says because he killed he finally killed. So
Right. Nobody has the right to kill him. Not Mitzelplix, not you, not Superman, especially not Superman. And so he goes to kill himself, and all the heroes move on, and Lois is finishing up writing a story from someone from the planet, and they just say that they assume that he just they found that there was a path out of that room, and there was nobody in there, but that would remove his powers, and it was freezing out there, and they just assume his body froze to death and died in the frozen wilderness. But once the reporter leaves, we discover,
Hey there, Lois.
Superman's not dead at all. Now he's got a mustache.
Yeah, porn stash.
well,
Want to
also,
ride, Lois?
well, you also have their kid John. He's playing with Nicole, and he crushes one into a diamond.
Well, that's probably why he's bisexual. Playing with the coal, playing with diamonds.
Right,
You know,
so he still
also-
has. So we're assuming Dad doesn't have his powers, but his son does.
Well, that's what they leave you to think.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, last panel, what do you think?
It's a good question. Yeah, I think he lost his powers. And just
Hey,
passed
did you
them on
guys
to us
call
again.
in to save Robin?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Die, Robin, die.
Yeah. I like that
Smash-
Swamp Thing.
smash him
DC
with a
Comics
crowbar.
presence. Yeah. I don't think one person called to save his ass.
But
There it is.
it was interesting, and this was an interesting story, and certainly again there are not a ton of Superman stories that I like. There was a pretty awesome run in the 80s and 90s that John Byrne did in Action Comics that I thought was really great. But this was a dark surprise, and if you guys aren't used to loving Superman comics and you want something a little darker version, I mean, this is an Elseworld story, so it's not canon. It's not DC canon.
It's not? Oh.
No, Elseworld story, because
I
he
didn't know
has
that.
powers in the comics now, and now Jonathan Kent's much younger, so much bigger.
Well, I just thought this was considered the final story, that everything else is just in between this.
Oh,
That's what I was always led to believe.
interesting.
No. Well, according to the DC Wiki, it is Earth 423.
Oh, fuck them.
Oh, those 423 guys. Oh, they got bad body odor. It's a real problem.
That's why they were using the Legionnaires. Ugh.
So what would you guys rate this?
Interesting.
I would probably. I'm going to be more strict with my ratings from now on because everything seems to be in the 4s and stuff.
Mhm.
But with that said,
You're gonna give it a 4.
well, this is a good story, and it's a good Superman story, which Rich is right. To find a good Superman story that's not boring and it has some kind of like, quality to it where, Superman's not just a Boy Scout and he has some real moral decisions to make and stuff. This is definitely good, and the art is so good. In my Superman world, I'd probably put this at like a 4.9. Though what would be my best, what would be a 5? I don't even know. I hate this rating system.
Velvet.
So Jeremy, 4.9, is that what we're getting?
Yeah, I think so. Because overall, it's definitely a story that I'll reread.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth, except for that it's an Elseworld. That I was kind of messed up by that.
Here's a question: do you read and enjoy Black Labels?
No.
No.
Yes, of course I do, but I know those are Elseworlds.
Okay.
I
could see, because this here was a 2-parter in the regular line, it was in the standard Superman and Action Comics. So I could see the mistake of thinking that this here is, the final story of
The
Superman.
culmination of everything we wanted to see and happen and have happen and yeah. By the way, Superman Returns. Did they ever explain how Superman and Lois had sex?
I thought it was when he didn't have his powers.
Oh, during Superman 2? When he's
Yes.
sick? Ah. Okay. Thank you. Clears it up for me. Because I was about to say, at least this goes into like, hey, Superman can only do this because he doesn't have powers. Sorry, Superman's sex life is really like
Yeah, but that
on
doesn't.
my mind.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain Superman and Lois right now.
Well, no, not at all.
Because
But I don't watch that, so I don't really care.
well, that and also the new books, because he
All
has
right.
he has 2 kids in the books.
Well, in the books,
Actually, one kid now.
they don't explain in the books.
Jeremy, he has super penis control. Just relax.
Oh, no way, no way. None of
Super
us have
penis
that.
control.
That's a myth.
Didn't you see that Will Smith movie? Like it shoots through boards.
Oh, the Hancock.
Yeah.
That was a good superhero movie.
I like that movie actually.
Yeah, it was really actually entertaining. I wish they continued that story. I could do a whole TV show on that. That's like good stuff. But anyways, yeah, where are you gonna rate this book, Velvet?
Me? I'm gonna give it 4 chunks of kryptonite. A flat 4 chunks.
What color kryptonite? Are you going gold?
I like green. It's kind of me.
Yeah. Stay green, my friend. Stay green.
Yeah. Stay with the things that kill. Green. Solid 4. For all the reasons I said before. I mean, Alan Moore does a great job writing this. I did feel emotions reading this, which I didn't think I was going to. And the Curt Swan and George Perez's art, very classic, very golden age feeling. I would totally suggest this, especially to like someone who's never read any of the golden age stuff or is not familiar with this stuff. I think this would be a great intro into that sort of line of storyline. 4.0.
Cool beans.
Balls of kryptonite.
So we're sticking with the rocks of kryptonite, or the,
I thought you were gonna see how many souls you could steal, you little dirty ginger.
Who are you talking to? Oh, Leah. That's right. You both are gingers.
Yeah, I'm allowed to make fun of other gingers. I'm one. Actually, we're the only people that it's still okay to make fun of. I've learned this in life. You can't make fun of overweight people. You can't make fun of people of color anymore. You can't make fun of gay people anymore. But gingers, tear them apart, people. We're free game.
Go for it.
Don't spread that.
But that's what happens, Leo. They walk up and they're like, please don't steal my soul. And I'm like, I wasn't even looking at yours.
Listen, you guys all think Leo is this mild-mannered guy, but there's pictures on the internet. Leo's got dreadlocks.
Oh, yeah.
That is not me.
Yes, it is. Don't lie, Leo. Yeah, man, I know what you do when the lights go out, man.
Actually, that's probably a picture of me from the future.
Ooh.
I figured out how to time travel, and
and Jeremy is just starting to get into this medicinal, life, and woof, that's going to be you in a couple years. Leo's going to have his own farm, the snake farm.
Oh, I thought Leo's just going to pull up a yurt out of my back and start working in the fields.
There you go. Leo's up.
Hey, we got 3 acres down here if you want to start growing stuff.
Do you?
Huh?
Yeah, that's the snake farm.
Full of
damn,
snakes.
Leo, let's go grow some stuff for you.
What's snake farm?
Yeah, what's Connecticut's limit?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Let's look into that. I'll grow you a little farm out there for you.
Yeah, but it's not season. I just got to wait till next year.
Oh no, yeah, next season. But like,
Oh yeah, I don't think you can do anything till I don't know if you're allowed to grow yet.
really? Oh, I'm gonna look into
No,
that
he's
for
got to
you,
get his
Leo.
card. He's got to get his card. Then he can grow a couple of, I think it's a certain amount of plants. I'm pretty sure, Jeremy. I remember from being
Definitely
down there
look
before.
into that, Leo, because I'll help you grow some stuff, and we'll just throw it into the pile.
Yeah, but that needs regular attention, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Correct?
No, I would
That's a
stop in.
commitment. That's a commitment, Leo. That's like
I,
starting a
I,
garden.
I would stop in for him and help him out during his first year. Get him all his skills going. Show him how to trellis everything
Well,
and the right mixture for nutrients. And
maybe once we move, because I don't go up to the snake farm that much, especially during the warm weather.
give your mom something to do. She'll be
Leo,
out
what's
there
your rating?
tending
Leo,
your
what's
hot
your
plants.
rating on Superman Man of Tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna follow you, Velvet. I'm gonna give this a solid 4 chunks of kryptonite. The story was excellent. It really shows what happens if Superman's identity is revealed, and all hell that can break loose. The artwork is just superb. Just love it all the way around.
So how come only 4 instead of 5?
Because I'm trying to be careful with my ratings. I know I
What
come
would have
off
made it a 5 for you? I want to know.
more of an emotional connection. Yeah,
He only felt a mildly emotional connection.
I know it was
You
mildly.
should
And
have
it was
had more. I'd tell you, if they had played fetch with Crypto earlier
Oh,
in the
yeah,
book,
yeah.
that
Oh.
would have took him down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would have lost it. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's what set John Wick off. Kill his dog. That was 4
Yeah.
movies. He got 4
Yeah.
movies out of a dead dog.
4 movies, 1 dog.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think it was being 2 dogs, didn't it?
Was it 2?
Well, he has a new one.
That dude
Yeah.
might want
Bulldog.
to seek therapy.
Well,
Dude.
but like in one of the later movies, Halle Berry had these like attack dogs, and one of them died
Yeah.
too. That was sad.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude,
they were really cool though, Jeremy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Battle attack dogs.
I don't get me wrong. I love my animals. It crushes me when they pass. But like 4 movies for 1 dog.
If you have time, just watch the first movie.
How many people does he kill in 4 movies over 1 dog?
A lot.
A 1 dog. Like, I'm trying to think out the
Okay.
moral compass here.
It's not okay. Spoiler: it's more than the dog. What it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Don't tell him.
Oh,
You're gonna
there's
give me a
more to
whole
the story.
emotional tie to it. He's
Oh,
gotta
don't tell
watch
me
it.
yet. No, I want to go in just believing it's a dog. That's even better. Like, dude, you like therapy, like for real, man.
Well,
Like, I get it.
actually, well, how many levels of grief are there?
10, 12? I don't know. I know there's like denial, acceptance,
So essentially, the movies are
anger.
Agree.
A woman.
the theory is that
Oh.
each movie is a level of grief, and I think there's 6, so it's going to be like 6 movies.
Okay, but like I could see killing maybe 5 people over 1 dog.
It's more than the dog.
You better be like.
Watch the movie.
Are the other things? Do they actually make up like killing so many people?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah! If that happened to you, you would have. I would assume that this happens to anybody that they would go like psycho. I'm here.
Like the bathroom scene in 13 Reasons Why.
Never seen it.
Okay. Have you seen it, Velvet?
I've never even heard of it.
It's on Netflix. This town has every
We're all over the place tonight.
yeah. But check out 13 Reasons Why. Once you get to the bathroom scene, you'll understand why. I won't explain that because that bathroom scene was messed up. But that would be my reason to kill 4 movies worth of people.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's on Pluther. If it's on Pluther, if you want to give it a shot.
Oh, John Wick. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And maybe while you're trimming, throw it on. Just watch the first movie.
I've got time.
Yeah. And then after that, watch Nobody.
I was shocked how good Ghostbusters was.
Did anybody watch Better Call Saul ended like a few weeks ago?
No, I need to get caught up on that.
I've never watched the original movie, Breaking Bad.
Oh, the series?
Yeah, or The Sopranos. There we go. Oh, I could watch that during trimming. That would be fun.
Oh, Sopranos is fucked up.
I heard the last episode was bad though too.
It's like nobody likes any last episode of anything. They're never happy.
Well, it's. Did you ever watch what was
Lost?
that? No, what was that motorcycle show? Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, that was stupid. At the end, at least.
Oh my god, that ripped your soul. That like.
I don't even remember that. I don't remember what happened at the end.
That's when.
Didn't the main son commit suicide? He drove into a truck.
I don't know.
Is that what happened?
I think that's what's happened.
The blonde kid with the beard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole series just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse for him. And then at the very end, I think he just commits suicide.
Huh.
I could be totally wrong or remembering something else. But...
Yeah, I block a lot of movies or shows out after a while. I'm like, that.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, like Prison Break and stuff like that. The first few seasons are great, and then all of a sudden they're just like, I'm watching this because I need to get to the end. And like
Resident Alien. That's comic related.
I gotta pick that up.
I'm not up to date on that.
Yeah. I've watched the first season. I gotta keep going on that. That's good.
Yeah, I watched the first season in like one episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else, boys? My ADD is crazy. I could sit here and just hit you with a bunch of shit.
We're just pushing the envelope tonight. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Should we? Are we decided for what next week's book is going to be? I heard there's some kind of special crossover event maybe happening.
Oh, Brandon. Yeah, I think it was Brandon asked if we wanted to do a crossover event. Maybe do a crossover event with Comics Paradox and a crossover with Dork Night.
Well, does that mean they want to come on our show and they want us to come on their show? Or
well, so my thought is that we will do like the whole recording all at once and then split up the show in half. So half goes on their show, half goes on our show.
Ooh, so you have to watch both shows to get the whole show. It's like one of those
part 1 of 2 and part 2 of 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that, Leo. Ooh, crafty. Well, maybe we'll make social media where people are bitching about it. Like, God damn it, I have to watch this other show to finish the show. God damn it.
Hey, bad publicity is still publicity.
Damn straight. I like all publicity. Speaking of publicity, I got nothing.
Speaking of publicity, you got nothing?
Yep, got nothing. Oh, Box of Comics sent me a new pop.
What is it?
It's Black Adam.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on.
Look at that. He's got electric stuff on him. He glows in the dark, too.
He's crying. He's crying.
Yeah,
electricity.
that's what I thought, too. It's the only
Either
one
that or
that
did someone bukkake on him?
That might have happened. Black Adam. He was trying to find his name. And, say my name. Say my name.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you bastard. I need that one.
Why? What about another Batman pop makes that one more interesting?
Look at the way. Look at the print in the back is the Todd McFarlane Batman issue 341, and then the way Batman is stanced is the same. Look at his cape.
It's a totally new mold.
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, I don't want any of the pops until they put a goddamn comic print. Not a comic, but a print behind the goddamn piece of crap plastic.
So I pre-ordered that in February. I totally forgot I pre-ordered it.
Nice.
Another pre-order that just came in.
What'd you get?
Dude, do you hide those from your wife? Because I remember like months ago she told you to tone it down.
he was supposed to be like cutting back and like.
Oh yeah, I have. We went through all my bills and I cut back a lot of stuff.
How much did you cut back?
But do you like when those packages come in? Do you like rush those off into the office?
No,
You do, don't you?
never. But it's pre-orders though. So
he's like, look what I got. It's a robot. It's a dinosaur. From my childhood. I love it.
Rich,
that was a selling point. It was. I showed it to her, and she goes, "Oh, another robot." And I go, "But it's a dinosaur."
I met up with Leo the other day to drop off his recording equipment and stuff, and it just so happened we were in front of a Target. So after we parted ways, I went into the Target and found a cool Batman Hush figure, which I actually have downstairs. It was only $20. That's why I picked it up, but it had 2 figures. But I get outside and I send the picture to Leo, and he's just like, did they have this so-and-so Transformer? I'm just like, I don't know. Let me go check. So I walked right back into, they didn't, but for a toy collector, a comic collector, that's the kind of guy I am. I will go look for your toy.
Well, the thing is, I'm not paying scalper prices for any of this.
Hell no.
It's all just pre-orders, and if I get it, I get it. But yeah, so I was looking for Cosmos. It was a mini bot that they re-released, and I think he's going for like $25, and he's already like well over $100 on the scalper market. Just insane.
I'm disappointed about that Micro Millennium Falcon being $40-$50. I was like, what the hell? You remember Micro Machines, Velvet, right? Mm-hmm. These are very similar to them, except for they have little figures too that go with the little spaceships and everything.
Okay. And
they had the Millennium Falcon, and it's about the size of my head, but it's $50. Look at that.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
How big is that, Leo? Oh, wow. All right.
Now yeah, it's not big.
Show them the figures. Where are your
That's
figures?
$50?
Yeah.
You got the guys inside too.
Yeah, but it's like super detailed.
It lights up too.
But check this out.
But at $50,
look how happy he is. Look at Leo. Look at him. He's like in heaven.
Well, hold on. It's tough to open. What the heck? It's really solid. But yeah, it's.
I guess because of the Lego one, I probably can't complain.
Very cool. And I see the Millennium Falcon behind. 2 of them behind you, Leo. 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Millennium Falcon. It's an AT-AT Walker.
Yes.
I built the Lego
you do have a $900 Lego set
for free.
Are you ever going to build that?
No.
Are you going to sell it?
Maybe. No, I'll never sell it. Yeah. The kids might sell it off once I hand everything over to them.
Right.
But I'm a collector. It's so hard to part with this stuff. I had fantasies that maybe when I retired I'd give it all up or whatever, but like, could you imagine taking all your toys and giving them away?
Aren't you retired now?
Well, no. I'm a full-time dad, and I grow all the time. That's a lot of work.
Well, I don't think that's ever going to stop.
No, it's not. I love it. That means I get to keep the toys forever. But yeah, the woman asked me, probably 2 years ago, she's like, "You're really not gonna sell these, are you?" And I'm like, "Probably not. No." I'm like, I hope the kids have any idea of what they're getting themselves into later on in life. They'll probably like open them all up and stuff and play with them. I'll be like,
they're just gonna have a 99-cent sale and have everybody.
Oh, that would be fucking funny as hell. I'll be laughing from the grave all the way. Be like, oh, you bastards!
3 for $1. 3 for $1.
Oh yeah, you see this original Boba Fett? That's $1.50. Look, it has the price tag still on it. Actually, $350.
Well,
I can't wait.
as you know, I'm gonna try to sell some of my stuff.
Yes.
So it's, I think I'm gonna give eBay a try.
You want to hear something funny about Leo trying to sell stuff, Rich? I have to make fun of you, Leo.
Oh, real quick, Jeremy, hold that thought for a second. Leo, instead of eBay, I hear Macari is very hot these days.
Really?
Yeah, so
okay.
But Leo's not going to sell any of it anyways.
Yeah, I am.
No, he's not.
He needs a deposit for a house.
All those prices I gave you are selling prices on eBay.
Yeah, plus $10 to $20. He's like, so we can haggle. I'm like, okay. Everybody looked and they were like, I'm gonna go. I'm like, okay, have a good day.
Well, I made a mistake. I sent up just my most expensive pops.
Yeah, they are cool though. Some of those were really cool. Like you got a Stan Lee one that I was like, oh, look at that. I don't even like you, and I want you.
Yeah. The crazy one is the blue Heisenberg.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's made it out of his thing.
Blue meth.
Yeah. He's made out of the blue meth.
Yeah, I know all about the drugs.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I bought that at not Hot Topic.
That's why everybody kept recommending that show to me. They're like, you got to watch it. It's all about meth. I'm like, I don't smoke meth. I'll try to sell them. We'll see.
Now don't try to sell them.
Yeah. All right, Leo, if you really want to sell them, what I would price them at is go on eBay sold prices, okay? And then knock off about 5 to 10%, because when you're selling them on eBay, you also have to pay eBay fees.
Yeah.
And what are they selling them on Amazon for?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because if they're rare ones, it could be.
Oh yeah.
What's their fees?
If you really want to get rid of them, I always go like $5 to $10 lower than what they've sold for.
Okay. The blue Heisenberg is going for $3.94 on Amazon.
Fuck.
Wow.
For a fucking little plastic toy.
Yep.
And do you remember what you paid for it, Leo? Did you pay like box price, original price?
Yeah, I paid like
$10.
$15.
Yeah.
And I got 2 of them.
There you go.
Yeah. No, of the
that's $800 right there.
Yeah.
So if you sell them each at $300, look at that, Leo. You've made still $285 off of them.
Yeah, he's like, no, I want $3.94.
I know.
He's like, $3.50, at least $3.50, right?
Well, I told you the whole box. I knocked quite a bit off.
Yeah. It says nobody was looking for the whole box.
No.
Nobody. They were all like, hold on, I gotta pay for pictures with Tony Moran and PJ Soles and Nar.
I don't need no stupid plastic toys.
Yeah. There was, dude had walls of pops there anyways.
Yeah.
Like you were kind of.
Did I see Scott Ian from Anthrax was there?
Oh no, he's at the he was at the boat show.
Horror.
The Atlantic City one there.
Oh, okay.
Scott Ian and the bassist from Anthrax were there, which I don't understand, but all the power to them.
Maybe they got a horror con.
That's like we were at one horror con and Dee Snider was there.
I can understand that because he's in that movie there, Captain Howdy.
Well,
right, that horror movie.
Strangeland, that's what it's called.
He was also trying to spread a rumor that he may be like acquiring a horror franchise at the time.
Really?
But it's been years and I haven't heard any news on it.
Oh, by the way, have you watched The Munsters? I heard that maybe on the Pluther.
It could be. It's not
Did-
yet, but it
did-
could be. I haven't watched it yet. No.
No, okay. I want to know if it's as bad as I think it is.
It looks bad.
It looks horrible. It looks so bad.
Well-
But like people are like, "Oh, it's good." I'm
But
like,
I don't want to be. I don't want to be one of those people that doesn't give it a chance just because it looks
Yeah.
bad.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Let's talk about this in a second. Let's wrap things up.
Oh yeah. We're still live.
I know. So I want to thank everybody for watching. You know me, Google Leo Pond. You'll find a bunch of stuff. Could be true, could be not. Check out the Dorkening. Head on over to thedorkening.com. You can find all the latest episodes of everybody there. A ton of awesome people doing a ton of awesome stuff. And Jar Jar.
Hey, come check out Comic Book Lovers Buy, Sell, Trade, and Auction on Facebook, and check out Box of Comics with an X for all your pull needs.
Awesome. Velvet.
For all my pull needs, huh?
I'll pull you.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you can find me here every Tuesday on the award-winning Splash Pages Comic Book Club podcast. And you can find me on the TikTok as Velvet Joker #1, Velvet Joker 1. And where else? On the Instagram, Velvet Joker 2021. So those are all the places you can reach out to me and complain about where Drew is.
True.
It's his birthday. He's getting older.
True.
Oh, it's his birthday today?
No,
think so.
his birthday's the day after. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the message. It said something like the day after the 27th when he sees us again.
Oh, so it's not his birthday till next week.
Yeah.
So he's taking a little time off for his birthday.
Oh.
He's on the sliding edge of 40.
Sliding edge at 35.
I remember those years.
I don't remember that at all. It's only been like 10 for me, and I don't remember them. Like, I'm hitting the 44 this year. Whew.
Sliding edge of 50. No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, guys, thanks for showing up. Have
Let's
a great
retire.
evening. Yeah, we just totally nerded out tonight. So, we'll be back on track next week. Not every
Probably
episode
not.
will be knocking it out of the park, but,
Do we
these
have an
things
idea
happen.
what we're going to read?
Yeah, we don't know. We'll
Oh.
talk about it after the show's over.
Okay, fine.
Bye.